PLDT, the country's leading communications and multimedia company. Its business is connecting people and putting the power of communications in the hands of Filipinos wherever they may be, a pillar in forming bonds and connecting people. From its beginnings, PLDT was driven by a large vision. 1928. By the 1920s, it was clear that the country needed a modern telecommunications system in order to progress. To meet that need, the Philippine legislature passed a law, Commonwealth Act 3634, creating PLDT with a mandate to build the telecom infrastructure needed to support national development. That has been its mission ever since. 1933. PLDT connects Manila and Baguio as part of its fixed-line network rollout, and for the first time links the Philippines to the U.S. and other countries via radio telephone service. 1941, World War II breaks out, and by the end of the conflict, the country's telephone network lies in ruins. 1950. To support post-war reconstruction, PLDT recovers quickly, and by 1953, the number of its telephone subscribers surpasses pre-war levels. In December 1967, a group of Filipino businessmen, led by Ramon Coanco, takes control of PLDT. A few months later, its main office in Makati City opens, and PLDT's expansion programs begin. Direct distance dialing emerges and evolves into NDD and IDD. 1978, PLDT upgrades its network by introducing the electronic switching system. 1984, Oscar Africa succeeds Coanco. 2 years later, Antonio Coanco becomes president and launches a nationwide installation drive. PLDT subscribers break the 1 million mark. The company's improved telephone service helps the country get through a critical transition back to democratic rule. 1987, PLDT launches the country's first cellular service, paving the way for the explosion of mobile communications in the coming years. 1997, PLDT brings the internet to the country by setting up the Philippine Internet Exchange, the country's first internet hub. 1998, a new era begins. First Pacific Company, led by Manuel V. Pangilinan, invests in PLDT. They are joined by NTT Communications, a major global telecom company. 1999, PLDT acquires Smart and begins a major expansion of the leading mobile operator that eventually puts mobile phones into the hands of tens of millions of Filipinos. Over the next decade, Smart introduces world-first innovations like its multi-awarded mobile commerce services Smart Money and Smart Load. By 2010, the number of Smart subscribers surpassed 44 million. 2000, digital information technology goes full speed with the creation of ePLDT, which includes Vitro, Ventus, Infocom, MySecureSign, and Netopia. PLDT launches broadband on its fixed-line network with PLDT MyDSL and gives new life to landlines by offering new services like call forwarding, speed calling, conference calling, caller ID, and prepaid service. 2004, MVP becomes chairman of the board, and Napoleon Nazareno steps up as PLDT and Smart's new president and CEO. 2006, the number of MyDSL and SmartPro users rise rapidly as PLDT takes the lead in making broadband services accessible to more people in more areas of the country. By 2010, the PLDT Group's combined broadband subscriber base exceeds 2 million. 2006. To meet the growing demands for more sophisticated voice and data services, PLDT starts to deploy next-generation network facilities. New landline innovations are also introduced, Landline Plus and Call All. In line with its vision to connect the country's many islands, PLDT also extends the reach of its landline network by setting up new ventures or acquiring existing companies over the past several years in various parts of the Philippines. 2009. By partnering with MediaQuest Holdings, the company offers multimedia services through its portal called Watchpad. PLDT's content stream is further enriched as MediaQuest acquires Signal HD and TV5. Today, Pldt is the country's leading provider of the full range of telecommunications services, including mobile, fixed line, and information and communications technology. Serving nearly 50 million subscribers all over the country and overseas, the group is leading the way in offering advanced broadband communications and multimedia services. Led by respected visionaries and recognized by countless award-giving bodies. It also gives back through the Pldt Smart Foundation, helping the nation in education, community development, sports, health care, environmental care, military assistance, juvenile reformation, and disaster assistance operations. Through its innovations, its commitment to service, and to building a brighter future for Filipinos, Pldt continues to help build the country and serve the Filipino people. We are a vital part of your lives, every day and everywhere, keeping you in touch and changing lives.